Welcome Brawlers, I'm the Hermit and I hope you're ready for some artifact action. Because our commander today is Alpharael, Dimir and Acolyte. For 1 a blue and a black, we get a 2/3 legendary human cleric. When Alpharael enters, draw 2 cards. Then discard 2 cards unless you discard an artifact card. During your turn, he has the dodge. So this is your typical affinity type of deck. We have Demonic Junker. When it enters, we can destroy up to 1 target creature for each player. So if we choose one of ours, we get to put 2 counters on the Junker. We have Thought Monitor for card draw, Kappa Cannoneer as a finisher. It has Improvise instead of Affinity. We have Noxious Gearhulk. We pay full price, but we may destroy another target creature and gain life equal to its softness. We have Thoughtcast, Memory Guardian, and Machinist Dismissal. This one is a new one from Alchemy. It costs 5 mana, but it costs 1 less to cast for each artifact you control and each artifact card in your hand. So this is gonna be usually a negate or a little bit cheaper by paying just 1 blue mana. A Possession Engine and the Milestone and Weakstone as removal. The Milestone can also draw cards, but Possession Engine just steals a creature. We have a couple of artifact planeswalkers, namely a couple of Tezzerets, Artifice Masters, plus to make a Sothera, 0 to draw 3 cards. Tezzeret Schemer, plus to make Ethereum Sails that add mana, or minus to get plus X minus X to a creature until end of turn. The new Tezzeret from Edge, Rule Captain, it zeros to untap target artifact or creature, and if it's both, we put a counter on it. But more importantly, it gets loyalty whenever an artifact enters, and we can -3 to look for an artifact with mana value 1 or less. So we have Mishra's Bubble, Synthetizer Labship. If we station for 2, then it makes another artifact that do 2 with flying until end of turn. Tomb of Catwick, Green Bubble as removal, Paul Carver, the Toucher. From Alchemy also Drix Interlacer. Whenever an artifact enters, this increases intensity by 1, and when we sacrifice it, we draw cards equal to half its intensity. We also have Lost Jitter, Relic of Progenitus, Shadow Spear, Market Backwalker, and a couple of artifact lands. We have more artifact-based interaction in Diversion Unit. It's essentially a mana leak for non-creatures. We have Subterranean Schooner, Smuggler's Copter, Mobile Homestead, as ways to make a play or attack at least. When we play Alpharael, we can do the Homestead attack, then maybe we get a land. Or if we have the Copter, we draw and discard. We have a couple of swords, Feast and Famine, Fire and Ice, Forge and Frontier. We also have from Edge of Eternities, LG Acolyte. When 1 creature or more deal combat damage to a player, we draw a card and lose a life. And at the end step, if we trigger Void, we get a 2/2 robot artifact creature. We also have Tezzeret Betrayer of Flesh, makes artifacts into 4/4s. Caborza, so that our artifacts make mana. And we have Phyrexian Gadgeteer and Sai. Whenever we cast other artifacts, we get either a Thopter or a Clue. And also the Gadgeteer makes activated abilities cost 1 less. So the swords, the clues, and I think those are the main. And also the crafting abilities. We have Lightning Blade. It's essentially an edict, but we can transform it so that we have a drain each turn. And that's pretty much the deck. More interaction, remove removal, counter spells. So let's head into the queue and show our opponents our dreams of robots. Electric Ship. Innova Ancient Calamity. Okay, it'll be fun. I'm gonna start with Interlaser, and if our opponent plays something. Okay, this is rounded down. If they don't play a creature, we play Surginger. If they get a creature, we blade it. Yes, Surginger it is. And here we drew Dismissal. Now it only costs 1 blue mana. Which means do I wanna wait on this? Probably not. That one is a great card, but we need the lands here. Now this is a regular negate. Unfortunate. At least with Alpharael we can draw for more lands, search for more lands. We wanna do here. Let's see if they attack with Lisa, we block with the familiar. Guard Schooner. Attacks. The opponent either has a tap land or they don't have a land. Look. The ginger grows bigger. We will like it. Drop decay. Chocobo. +1/+. Oh. Weekend. Okay. That's a fun one. We can Toxic Delusions at speed. Yeah, if they Glisa, they only get to draw, lose 1 life. Probably not what they wanna do here. Get a Soul Cauldron. That's a dismissal target. It could put the exile Elvish Mystic so that their creatures get generate mana. Now we attack again. Out. Finally. Let's Glissa. Let's let Glissa take the damage, I mean. Let's scale. We can and 3. Back to the command zone. I guess we pass. Maybe we should opt first. Okay. And a 3-2? Yep. Okay. And with winter, all of our artifacts have words played to life. Got Cobb from opponent. And let's offer the trade. Okay, then we play construct. Well, we play Karn, make a construct. And I guess we preordain since it's a sorcery.
Until you have lived as a statue, do there is great power in the things we make.
Bottom. The dicer. Artifacts. Up 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can give things -4/-4. Innova. Counter that. And opponent concedes. Good games. Good games, Innova. Sam. In the way. Yakmoth, I'm afraid. Okay, that's Ragavan from opponent. Oh, Marta. and discard. Whip, Orsa. Sorry, Baby Ursa. Instead of both Ursas. I guess that's an attack, because they can kill Baby Ursa with their commander. Fortunately, we have Noxious Gearhulk. Attack. I think we have this one. A Reclamation Sage that can kill the Gearhulk. Oh, the Construct instead. Professional Facebreaker. Now we get Sai and their laser. With triple block. I don't know. Oh, they want to vote. Okay. Catwick, make a token. It's the intensity. Roxanne. Is up there, of course. Courage. And good games indeed. And okay, we need mana in general, but black mana in particular. And obviously Ursa might help us find it. They need to gain at least 10 greater than your life total to make it a 5/5. And Hexproof from instance. That doesn't mean it's uncounterable, just that if it resolves, we cannot remove it with our black instance. Refurbish Familiar might go away, make a Power Stone. Revitalize, gain 3 life, draw a card. Polish Reformer. Stealth damage, you gain that much life. They have Hexproof. We have to Boyuka Book ourselves. And the Peacekeeper. That mana to draw and discard. Discard Lost Cheat Name. Yep. And Metallic Rebuke. Now we play Alpharael. To discard Pressure Bolt. Whenever an opponent loses life, you gain that much life. And little Dracula away. Can we get you? Well, first I think we need to attack. To make a big construct then.
I battle for the awaken.
Oh, I forgot the land. My bad. Indish Panda. command. Oh. Okay, let's send the command tower.
Not every fight can end in victory.
Oh, we still need another black source.
The Edge's technology serves one goal. My ascension. Even the smallest.
I guess we
trinket
will
has
get
use.
predict now.
My network is already vast. I
Combat attack
am
attack.
here.
Action. And all graveyards. You kill Tezzeret.
Next time, you won't stop me.
And Lauren. Junker. No, we might want that. And land again. Now this command. And this corner. Turn opponent might play their commander. Okay, Restless Fortress. Charming Prince to gain life. Toxic Deluge. Let's keep it, I guess. Or maybe not. We don't need it. With Alpharael now. Card the vehicle. I've got to wait to remove Linda that are not instants. But this should be fun. Podcast we keep. And I think we have it now. If opponent has a Wrath, that's gonna sting, but we can come back. Podcast, unless it's farewell, of course. They get rid of our power stones and our land. Lead up. All tapped creatures. Command zone. Podcast. Lord of Feast and Famine. I guess I needed to play Tezzeret first, since we were on tap. Opponent discards. There's bubble. It's away. And yeah, Elenda, if it's just a 4/4 lifelink 4/4, kind of not where you want to be. And since they are at 8 life, there's not much they can do. Ooh, Demonic Council, but only on the demon mode. Okay, one got it. And get a good demon. So good games, Elenda. I meant specializing in green. When it leaves, create an ox. The right sword. Okay. When it leaves the battlefield, create a 4/4. It's commander time. I guess we kill it. Yeah, that's not as bad. Oh, but it doesn't get the buff. Like fair. One and another 1/1. So yeah, since this buffs every creature perpetually, then they just play 1-drops and 2-drops. Makes sense. So if we get 2 Gix's command, we might be able to kill our opponent's board, except for maybe 1 card. Great emphasis on the maybe. Pop. Healer's Hawk. Plus. So this is gonna equip onto X. Unless opponent has a way to kill to deal 17 this turn. 21 with kicks. So yeah, I don't think they can beat us. Does it tap? No, okay. Nothing taps. I guess let's block. Great. Benalish Knight Counselor. And I think we have this game. Because this is a sacrifice, whichever creature opponent tries to save is gonna die. It's kill the board. Unless they had a 0 power creature, but or 1 power. I guess they can save the pop. I think. But it seems they just rage quit, so. Alright, they do save the pop. But they sacrifice it at the end. Good games. Good games, Clement. Yes, we have the Concert Factory. But this is 5 mana loot, not 3 mana loot. Ruby Eating Tracker. So that's 4 mana for next turn. Unless we have a Saint. Ignet. We should play Tom of Gadwick. Forza, okay. Goblin and Arcomancer for the equation. For temporal manipulation. Quick here. Kind of a waste of the equation if you ask me, but which their own. Rush away loot. And opponent concedes. Good game. Boring clicks, boring clicks, boring clicks. I'm not in love with this hand, but we can remove a couple of things. So let's see about that. Cobra to the north. This we have our review cup. Dryads. Okay, hollow. With our commander here. I'm gonna discard the simulacrum. We'll have the lab ship. Maybe feed the cycle. Station and station. Oops. Topia's Brawl. And other boring clip. And GG's. Yeah, this was gonna become a creature. Then we get another creature to attack. That would just be much for our opponent. Good games for Inkling. Live, if it's dominant, I guess sword will help. What's the curve here? Do we send away the Fell Carver? Ragavan, okay, so we need to look. Needlehead. cards. And damage. What is it, opponent? Are you gonna discard to the Buccaneer? Only if it's attacking, I think. Okay. Here. Surveil first. I think opponent might have the speed removal so that they can either take care of whatever we equip or the sword itself. But yeah, pass. Yeah, braid on the sword. Slash. Discards. Sir Ginger. But I think we will play you. On to the draw. Tezzeret minus.
A new power rises in this system. Ah, just what I needed.
Some of Gatwick. Yeah.
My will is my own.
We needed to get the island with the simulacrum, but I didn't think we would get the Mofucat with that point. Actually. Okay, let's get an island. It's Tezzeret. to unlock. Chromog, so that makes us think they're gonna be casting Clive now. Fury. Tifa Lockhart. Let's see if just the green bubble is enough. Otherwise, we are gonna lose. Entering here. Bubble them. Good pass. Can Typhon Essence if they replay Tifa, and if they don't, we can Green Bubble. Okay, Chromax. Protection spell. Collective resistant. Guess we should play Ursa.
Our actions determine.
We make a 4/4. Sword. We Untap.
Allow me to introduce you to a friend of mine.
Swordless, actually, and good games, Tifa. Fun? No, it did not. But good games, though. Alexo, all of the Eldrazi. You play Sir Ginger, Alpharael and Tezzeret. The version. World Signet. Another Signet. Taurus. Talisman. So opponent just added all of their cards they could from Arena Anthology and called it a day. Not a my ability. Against dismissal. Assault to the bottom. Opponent can play their commander or a big Eldrazi, and we will try to remove it with the Junker. That heralds the end. We have 6 mana left. Al vestige. Okay, so maybe a land or a Signet Talisman. I guess I needed to Tezzeret first. Now we are missing out on loyalty. But I think we have lethal. We equip. Yeah. Okay, good games. The Ancient One. They're gonna be all about mill. We have a couple of tap lands. But we'll see. It cannot attack or block unless there are 8 or more permanents. Maybe they are about stationing and all of that. Throw mugs from opponent. Going first wasn't enough. MTG is the perfect mind. They're gonna mill themselves and draw cards.
Weak-minded will be educated in Phyrexia's ways. The data requires scrutiny.
Okay, our sticks. Oh, the sticks becomes muted.
You can be made to obey.
No Vermin. Carver, I think. Yeah, maybe they were trying to get away with us only having one blocker, but now we have to get the touch. So even if they plus Jace, we don't mind. Oh,
Become subdued.
sure. Now what? We just need to be patient with these counter spells.
No secret escapes my grasp.
Oh, now they draw 3 with Jace. But I guess we can kill Jace with the Strix now. Probably. Palantir. Invite Simulacrum. Tezzeret we might keep.
The knowledge we acquired is still valuable.
Bar, Zombify, Bond of Revival. Hey. Prayer of the Nile. Prototype. So let's begin with the interlacer. We will get to 2 intensity next turn. Oh. It's 1. What? Mill. Or a nice synergy with Tezzerator. If we have side, then we play an artifact. We get another plus 2 intensity on the Tezzerator. Take the Inquisition opponent. I know you want to. Inquisition. Oh, Toxic Deluge. If we don't draw the land, however, we will be forced to use the Interlacer. Okay. Realm to save the day. And I mean the failsafe of drawing one for 1 mana. Not horrible, but definitely feels like wasted value. Opponent is gonna persist on the Riddler. Oh, not quite. The Toxic Deluge. Talisman of Dominance first. And now the Deluge. Card, so I guess we play Tezzeret. Start scheming. These are Ethereum sales, but they are essentially treasures. Tap and sacrifice to add reanimate from opponent. Maybe. Maybe not. They would lose a bunch of life. They are ready for the ripples. Okay, they get the land. They go down to 8 life. Ripples being the MVP for us so far. Can't complain. So just pass. And like this. Earth die. Counter draw. First. Del. Familiar. Of course, opponent can discard a creature so that their commander costs even less. But at least we have a flyer. And we have a couple of vehicle removals. But at least that should be fun. Opponent. Okay, down to 5 life for another land. What's the plan now, opponent? Pressure Cruise, victimize. Okay. Case, I think we will minus this. Good games. Yeah, now we have a 5-5. You are at 5 life. That is what we like to call lethal. So, see you later, prototype. And remember to subscribe if you haven't. Thank you for watching all the way through. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.